They literally changed everything. I don't know what to tell you guys. They changed everything about the entire game. So we're gonna dive into it and figure out, and we're gonna go through the patch notes and figure out what they changed. It looks like they tried to change some of the operator skins to increase visibility, which I know that these skins are G8 or these skins are banned in CMG, so that's a good one that they changed. They need to make sure all these operator skins are all good skins that you can see in game. Like the Groot skin was just awful last game. Cannot believe that thing's actually there. Several errors have been resolved that blocked players from equipping various weapon blueprints. Did they fix the XRK Stalker not being able to put the no stock on? I feel like at some point they have to fix that, right? Maybe they already did, I don't know. They had a night vision gulag. Do people want this even? There's no way people actually want this. I don't know, that didn't sound very good. Overall map polish. In an effort to provide players with a smoother, more immersive experience, our teams have put in extensive effort towards identifying and addressing various concerns with map geometry. We're happy to share that thus far we fixed over 50 mantle spots, 50 mounting spots, fixed over 150 areas affected by clipping, fixed over 20 known exploitable areas, improved lighting in 43 buildings. Sounds like decent work, boys, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that was all for Warzone. Oh. We don't really care about Warzone, do we? Weapons! Alright, here's the adjustments. The Holger. Increase the max damage from 35. Increase the max damage to 35 from 32. Did the Holger need a buff? I'm confused about that one. M13B max damage reduced to 23 from 25. Was the M13B really overpowered? It didn't seem like it. Oh, that's what everyone cares about right here. This is it right here. We increased the MCW's max damage to 28 from 24. Near mid damage increased to 24 from 20. And the main long barrel everybody ran, damage range benefits reduced by 6%. So is that only talking about the benefits you get, or the actual damage range was reduced by 6%? I think it was just the added benefit that this gave. Velocity benefits reduced by 7%. Yeah, I'm going to go with that being it. Hip fire and tag stance penalty reduced by 5%. Sprint to penalty, so that makes it getting buffed? I don't know. Sprint to fire penalty increased by 1%. It's not that bad, I guess. The Regal Heavy Stock gun kick benefit reduced by 11%. Oh my. Horizontal and vertical benefit reduced by 5%. Mobility penalties increased by 3%. So that heavy stock is no longer... I remember going over the weapon in my latest video about the loadouts and saying that the heavy stock is literally a must-have. That is a staple in the gun for the entire game. It might not be anymore. That's crazy. What are they doing here? Battle rifles, whatever. Some basic just reductions here. Must have been overpowered or something. I don't know if they were really that overpowered. I don't know about that. Alright, let's go here. The SMGs. Buff on the SMG. The AMR 9 could use a buff. The ISO 9 was reduced. Rival 9 is the one we really care about. Slight reduction in horizontal recoil. That's amazing right there. And then the stock that everybody runs, I'm pretty sure, on the Rival 9. Aim stability benefit reduced by 5%. That's going to help out a lot. Both of these are going to help the gun be more viable in ranked play, especially, or in just mid-range gunfights. It's gonna help the Rival 9 players out a lot. The Striker 9, just a little buff for the Striker. A little change here to the barrel. Okay, that should be fine. Attachment adjustments, and nothing too crazy there. I don't really care. Renee, okay, the Stalker here. Oh, they buffed or they nerfed it. That sucks. That sucks. Champions Quest makes its debut in Urkistan with some new tricks up its sleeve to test the very best players in Warzone. New steps to acquire each element will push you to your limit and keep the action hot and spicy just the way we like it. God. To earn Champions Quest tokens, win 30 games total within the season or 5 consecutive matches, whichever comes first. Only one token be held at a time. The previously mentioned steel mechanic will arrive in a later season. Details on how this will work will be released later. EOD will now clamp damage to 120 down from 150. So is EOD not going to be as good as it used to be? That's crazy. I was hoping that... I always run EOD, so I might have to reevaluate that. Quick fix. Fixed an issue preventing health regeneration to occur after inserting an armor plate. Oh, okay. Going on to the multiplayer specific stuff here, we have the new map Rio, which I played it once. It was actually a pretty nice map. It was aesthetically pleasing, nice colors, and on top of that, it felt like it flowed pretty good. There were a lot of good avenues and ways to maneuver around the map. Adding headquarters, team gunfight, infected, and ranked play that we still don't have out at this time. We're adding the a new TAC LMG. Is that already in there? Dude, I swear that's the gun that was in here, right? That's the gun, isn't it? HMR 9 SMG. People are saying this looks like the Grau. Let's get to the good stuff here. Corrected incorrect pros and cons displayed for several attachments. That's great because I noticed a lot myself. And I was warning you guys that a lot of those things are actually wrong. You have to go look and see what was going on there. Revise several attachment descriptions to better reflect their true effects. That's great because they do lie on those as well sometimes. Addressing multiple issues with equipping a conversion kit that resulted in incompatible attachment combinations. Oh my god. Good that they got rid of spectating and control, cutthroat, search and destroy, and war. That's good. The third person spectating and I know cutthroat and search was just god awful. It was so stupid. Here we go. Addressing an exploit that allowed weapons to be fired faster than intended while set to semi-auto fire type. That will help the people that were doing the 3-round burst AR, the DG58, I think it was. People do that. They put it in single fire and it would shoot like it's a fully auto weapon and it would just melt people because it was meant to be a 3-burst, I think. 3-burst kill if you hit the chest, I think. It was a little messed up. Dummy targets and firing range now have 150 health aligned with core multiplayer. That's just crazy that they were maybe at 100 still. Like that should have been something that people knew about. Maps. These are the big ones right here, guys. Estate. Kitchen control. Capture point can no longer be contested from the main room. That's a good change, it looks like. Derail. Addressed exploits that allow players to access unintended locations. That's good. These are the ones we care about right here. High rise. Garbage bins near the elevators will no longer open and obstruct the line of sight. Players in the active base tunnel will no longer take damage from explosives on the surface above. That's great. Railings on the helipad staircase can now be mounted by players. Doesn't imply the ranked play. They reworked the hardpoint capture point location sizes and associated spawn points. P1 is substation. Where is substation? 2 is propane shack. So is that elevators? P3 is red pit. Okay. Offices. That's probably good. Green shack. Oh, green shack was a point before. Okay, I like that. P1 courtyard. I hear this isn't really what people call courtyard. This is actually mid-map, like BDOM, which is probably a good spot for it, actually. P2 construction. We are currently using construction. We use bus station. Park. This is courtyard, what people call courtyard here. And then South Street. God. Why can't I think of what South Street is? I don't know. We'll see what it turns out to be. Reworked hardpoint capture zones. We go rubble. That's P1 right now. This is P2. This is still P3. P4 is Main Street. This is actually where those cars are on the street. And then P5 is Shack. So I love these changes right here because that P4 and P5 were low-key pretty awful, to be honest. There was nothing good about those. Scrapyard. I don't know if people are really playing Scrapyard, but P1 center. Blue warehouse, red warehouse, forklift, storage. I mean, yeah, those are, changing good spawn points. I thought they were changing Skid Row. I thought I saw they changed Skid Row somewhere. Collision to prevent the recon drone from exiting. Skid Row could have used the rework of P2. I don't know who said that. If they just put it downstairs, they would have made somebody have to actually sit downstairs and also be upstairs as well if they want to hold good lines of sight. So they would have taken somebody away from other spots. But now they can play 3 people out still, and you can have 1 person in point that just stays down. It's scuffed. Okay, P1 being loading bay. Is that? I should look these up before. P1 loading bay is like that's the same spot, right? That's the exact same spot. Garage bay, that's the same spot. P3 that comes back towards Crane. That's across the map. That's like a T-sided spawn, I think. North dock. Okay, they just reworked them a little bit. P5 tank. They just pulled the points and made them in better areas where you actually had to funnel properly to them, make them out in the open so they're more breakable. I would say that's good. I think that's a good rework. Terminal. This one's a big one. I like this one a lot. This might make this map a lot of fun. Bookstore is 1. It used to be P5. Lower lounge. I kept saying that you need something that goes lower lounge so you can't sit security the entire time. And this makes it so security spawns are not so overpowered anymore. So you go lower lounge, which is like bottom escalators. You go shopping, which is dreams. You go dining. So this is no longer inside burger. You can't sit back burger. I think it cuts off actually before you go back to burger. You can sit back there and hold line of sight, but you're not going to actually get time when you're in that back spot. So you have to be in like the burger area where you take orders, or you have to be in that little dining area. And then P5, where was P5? P5 is cop car. It's like BDOM, I'm pretty sure. So you have to sit around there and you're exposed. It's not like you can just sit there and just hard hold the hill. You probably can't get spawn trapped, but that's a W right there. 2 more points on the other side of the map where you have to actually go out and expose yourself instead of sitting in like plane. Underpass, I'm gonna skip underpass. I don't really care about underpass. Search and destroy, sliding while planted or defusing bomb site will now put the player into the crouch position rather than standing. That's insane, because if you do that, that's going to make you not slide past and drag the bomb somewhere else. So that's pretty good right there. Weapons and attachments. All right, these are the ones we want to see right here. Oh, we already looked at most of these though. SVA got GA today, but you can still use in ranked play. That looks like a pretty good, you know, a little bit of a buff. Yeah, same stuff here. Sprint speed penalty was decreased or increased. That's not very good. They changed some Modern Warfare 2 guns. I wonder if they're gonna bring Modern Warfare 2 guns in the ranked play. That could be scuffed, low-key, guys. Subs, yeah, I mean, decreased. Yeah, we already went over this right here. I'm not gonna go over all this Modern Warfare 2 stuff that they have in here. We already went over all these guns. Perks: add immunity to enemy EMP effects from the Thormender launcher. Oh, okay. That doesn't help ranked play at all. Bone conduction headset reduces player combat and environmental sounds to allow improved focus. All right, cool. That's a revised description. That was kind of what I was hoping it would. That makes sense on what it actually is. You know, it's a good way they updated that right there. Addressed an issue that prevented proper functionality while equipped with the engineer vest. Oh, that's kind of doubling up though. I think if you use engineer vest and signal jammer. Oh wow, that's a big buff right there. It's a big one right here. Trophy system enemy cruise missile will no longer be targeted and destroyed. That's really good. It makes you actually have to, you know, move off the point maybe, or, you know, go down with the ship while you're on point. Oh, we're buffing this. Look at this. 4 missiles for the VTOL, 5 for your gunship, and 4 for your chopper gunner. Advanced UAV kill streak will no longer be targeted and destroyed. Oh, I stand right. I'm so dumb. Don't even listen to that. This is for the SAM turret. Thank God thank God this one's big. No longer be targeted. But then, yeah, these things will get shot down easier. Okay, I see what's going on here. MW3 ranked play. So you have to be level 55. That's a good barrier to entry for people who might be hacking, so they aren't coming back right away. Multiplayer ranked play will not be available immediately after the Season 1 reload update. We didn't know it was going to take this long. Let's go pop into here at Twitter. Let's go see what's going on here. Oh my lord. That's a bloodbath right there. That's a bloodbath. Alright. Season 1 start time multiplayer will not be available immediately. I already said that. Launch matchmaking. During the ranked play launch period, skill division matchmaking restrictions will be relaxed, allowing players who climb into higher skill division faster than the rest of the population to find matches. Skill division matchmaking will continue to put high skill division players in matches appropriate for their skill. As more players reach high divisions, we will begin tightening our matchmaking parameters. This basically means that at first you might be able to if you're a diamond player, you might be able to play with a bronze player. While previously in Modern Warfare 2, if you're a diamond player, you cannot play as bronze, because once you hit diamond, you can only play with golds, plats, diamond players, and crimson players. So now when you hit crimson, you can only play with diamond and iridescent players. This is how it works. Pre-made parties are still subject to the outlined party SR restrictions. Please find these restrictions in the competitive integrity features section below. Competitive settings, overview of play with pros, basic stuff, CDL search and destroy, playing the 5 maps, control, nothing crazy there. Restrictions, you cannot use the hold your DG. Okay, all these are out. Wait, you can snipe in ranked play. Oh no, you can use the cat in ranked play, guys. There's no way. Pistols, you can only use the Renetti. All MW2 guns are all silencers. Oh yeah, all lasers. All ammunition right now. Can't use a flash. You can only use a stun in this game. Was that the same way in the old game? I think you could use a flash in the last game. Field upgrades. There's that many field upgrades? What the? Oh, they're even blocking engineer vests. I'm pretty sure in like CMGs you can run an engineer vest. Infantry vest, the only thing you can do. Scavenger gloves are blocked. Every the other one's pretty good. Bone connections off. I do like that. Yeah, there's mortar strike on here. Yeah, it is. Look at that. All right, here we go. Test yourself against your peers. All players begin with 0. Players increase their SR by winning matches and lose SR whenever they lose. Both individual and team performances will impact how much SR you gain or lose per match. In higher skill divisions, team performance had a bigger impact on SR gained or lost. So all winning play styles are more consistently rewarded. That makes sense, because I hated when I was in MW2 ranked and I would be the guy just rotating, and I would rotate the entire time. I'd be the first one on the hill, but maybe I wouldn't hold the hill. So I'm getting, you know, a few interactions there, and I'm already gonna be heading for next. I might get like, you know, 1 or 2 kills max, and then I'm gonna be going to the next hill, and then I would I wouldn't have much time either because I'd be the one rotating early, so I'm already gone. And I get there and I'd be already pushed through, holding a different site. So I'd have a low time and maybe not. I have a good KD, but I wouldn't have high kills either. And I would, you get like 25 SR. Like, what the heck? And then you play another game and it's the same game, but you're the one slaying, and you have like a 1.5 KD, a minute and a half on the point, and you get like 56. You're like, what? Why would I never do this? So now everybody's fighting to be that person. And what that causes, everybody starts, oh, I want to do this, and your team sucks because no one's rotating then. So I think these are all the same margins right here. So yeah, it's like, once again, to get to 2 diamond is probably really easy, but to get from diamond to iridescent is the same distance it took you to get from here to here. So you can climb fast, and it gets really slow through here. Division tiers, all divisions except for iridescent have 3 tiers, 1, 2, 3. Same thing, show off your skill, blah. End of season skill setback. At the end of the season, your ending skill division and skill division tier will determine where you start the following season. Bronze to Crimson players are set back 3 tiers below where they finish. Example, a player ending season 3 gold, go back to season silver 3. We'll go back to silver 3 gold. Ending gold 3 will begin season 2 in silver 3. Players crimson and above will start at diamond 1. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense right there. This is talking about basic rewards. Players increase their rank by winning matches to earn stars. Each win grants 1 star. Winning enough matches, and you'll earn enough stars to reach the next rank. Pretty easy right there. Season 1 rewards. That's going to be a hard camo to get 100 wins in, 20 days? Could be 19 days? That's all the basic stuff here. Okay. Competitive integrity features. Penalties and suspensions. Players who disconnect or quit from matches. Penalty, quick suspensions. SR forgiveness. If a match made player disconnects or quits in the middle of the match, all team members outside that player's party will not lose. Oh, so if the guy's in your party, that's not good. It's still possible to earn SR. Players can overcome their disadvantage, but a loss at a numerical disadvantage will not yield SR. So if the guy's in your lobby, it counts. Match cancel. Player quits disconnects before the match starts. The match will be canceled and will not count. The remaining players return to the lobby. Professional conduct only. Friendly fire is enabled in ranked play per seal. Repeated friendly fire will result in a player being kicked from the game. Demotion protection. After advancing to the higher skill, players will be granted demotion. Same thing as before. Party SR restrictions. Bronze and platinum players can party without any restrictions. This is the same thing as before. This is the same thing as before, yeah. That has not changed. Hot streaks. Has not changed at all. Has not changed at all. Let's go to zombies real quick. New warlord. I'm not even going to try to say that name. Contracts. Aether contracts. Player can now move immediately after successful interaction. Eliminate bounty target. Address issues that allow HVTs to spawn inside of lots. Okay. Okay. That I had that one actually happen to me the other day. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's anything too crazy in here. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy in there. Well, if you guys all enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you did learn something. It's kind of going over all the loadouts here on stream, just letting you guys know what's going on, keeping you guys up to date with the newest and latest and greatest patch notes for Modern Warfare 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, and hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys.